Alright, let's state the obvious. There's something wrong with me.
I've not returned to Morrowind since then.
Who'd want to? All that ash and fire. Those dark elves can keep their curse.
Don't forget the bugs.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true. And that sometimes it doesn't just work.
Mistakes have been made.
Hello everybody. We're going to be playing some Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall in just a minute. I need to poke at a couple more things before we can start, but otherwise everything looks good.
Could it be law?
Yes. Okay, that should do it. Momo, good to see you. It's been a while. I've been busy with work and video making. Mostly work. Let me see. What else we got? Oh, yeah. Don't forget about this.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about in the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
YouTube headquarters? I don't think about YouTube headquarters a whole lot. Have I ever had a strong urge to put on the headband? Yes. Yes, I absolutely have. Now, let's see. Work's been hectic? Yeah, I understand that. Expeditious travel? Expeditious traversal? Yeah, something like that. Unplug my headset, considering it's been... Like, it was at red, but I brought it up to yellow, so it should last for the stream, basically. I don't know how long it'll actually last, but, you know. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. So, we are playing as Zatima, a Khajiit. Our primary skills are Archery, Longblade, which we're using for spears, Critical Strike. We're using mercantile, lockpicking, and pickpocketing as the, you know, basic thief and trade. Then for minor skills, we have streetwise etiquette, so a lot of speech skills. And dodging, medical, restoration, thaumaturgy. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Is it true that the AI in Oblivion was supposed to be realistic, but ended up getting nerfed before launch? Yes. It wasn't so much realistic as it was going to be complex. Like, the NPCs were going to have more elaborate goals to achieve. It was going to be more like Dwarf Fortress, where...
Release the Sadukar!
Momo, thank you for the 94 months. And hi, Spy. Yeah. So, like, the NPCs were all going to have their own goals and kind of do them irrespective of what the player was doing. Now, the current AI packages in Oblivion are just like, wake up, go to sleep, go to work. You know, like, one day of the week, they'll go do something different. But for the most part, they'll just, like, repeat their cycle. But the AI was going to be a little more dynamic in Oblivion. We were going to get the ability to, like, you know, like, drug dealer, like, drug addicts would actually seek out the drug dealers, and if they didn't have money, they'd attack the drug dealers, and it was all a mess, right? You know, NPCs were buying equipment, and, like, the equipment stores weren't able to restock, so the player would get there, and the equipment store was just empty because all the NPCs had bought the equipment. Basically, they weren't willing to commit to a truly complex system, so when they tried to add a little bit of complexity, they realized the sheer amount of work it was going to take, and they dialed it all back, basically. Let me see here. What else we got? I'm poking at things. Anyway, I have a new Discord avatar now. Unfortunately, this this stupid thing. I look at this and it makes me happy. So, unfortunately, this is the new Discord avatar. I was originally going to be like, yeah, this is just for June, you know, like, haha, little June gimmick, haha. But no, I'm actually happy when I look at it. So, you know, unfortunate. The Oblivion AI was too smart. The Oblivion AI was too complex for what the developers wanted to do. You know. Can the complexity be re-implemented with the construction set? No. No, completely outside the scope. Like, even if you created complex like AI packages, you'd just be telling them, like, where to go. You wouldn't be giving them true goals like the original idea for the Radiant AI system was going to be, you know. Good to see you, Evie, by the way. Yes. Okay, so if we look at my abilities, we have purposefully given our character a critical weakness to magic, low tolerance to disease. These are like the hi, Aurora. These are like the things people complain about in Daggerfall all the time, is like getting murdered by a Daedra Lord with magic, or like dying to disease. So I went ahead and I made those purposefully worse for my character because I'm, you know, stupid. But then I gave myself expertise in longblade and missile weapons, so whether I'm shooting with my crossbow or I'm stabbing with my spear, I will have a bonus that actually increases as I level up. This is expertise is a scaling bonus. So the higher level I get, the more powerful I'll get with both of those. What do you call it? Increased magery 3 times hit and spell points just takes my intelligence and triples it and says, yeah, triple my intelligence is what my my magicka pool is. Athleticism lets me run around more without, like, losing my fatigue. Fatigue is for the day, and if you run out of it, you'll pass out. If you pass out and there's an enemy nearby, you'll just game over. They'll be assumed to have killed you in your sleep. We have regenerate health and rapid healing, which means if we we go like in a dungeon, we just want to like lay down for a minute or two, we'll rapidly regenerate our health through these. The idea is regenerate health is a passive thing that happens even when you're not resting, and rapid healing is just when you're resting. But the two can work together, and so that's how we kind of do that. Let me see. What do we got now? Yeah, so, yeah, that's about it. We are currently in the Kingdom of Wayrest. We were in Maneva for a while. We got good reputation with Maneva and everything. But, what do you call it? Wayrest is the big kingdom. It's one of the big three. So the idea is that Daggerfall, this one right here, Sentinel, the one down here, and Wayrest are in a massive war to control the Iliac Bay, and all the other regions are kind of allying with the big three dynamically through a through a kind of random reputation system. And there's also Orsinium. The orcs want to have their own sovereign territory. They don't want to be treated like animals. They want, you know, orcish equality. And then there's the necromancers in the corner here in Scourge Barrow. Manny Marco, the King of Worms, has a goal that he wants to see achieved. He specifically wants godhood, and with the Mantella, he could achieve it if we help him. We don't have to help him, but he promises he's not going to fuck with Nirn. He's just going to leave. And that's basically what he does. If you get his ending. He just leaves. There's also the Underking, who's in a completely different location. He's unknown. Yeah, he wants the Mantella for himself as well. Not to make himself a god, but to be able to die. He's cursed with, like, true immortality. Even if you chop him up into bits, he'll just come back to life. But with the Mantella, he can have true death. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? All right. How many people will get upset? So far, I haven't talked in any of the problematic discords. I'm not saying that that they won't start making noises all on their own, you know, as bigots are wont to do. But the there's been no noises in like the day and a half that I've had my my new Discord avatar up. Pretty funny. Let's see. Before we get to Daggerfall, yeah, let me pull it up so it just kind of you can see what it looks like. There you go. But yeah, that's the new Discord avatar I'm using. It's pretty funny. Anyway, let's get going. We are going to continue to Wayrest. That's our goal now. Yep. What I ended up doing is it was like a combination of what I normally wear on camera and then my VTuber avatar, which I'll probably end up using tomorrow or the day after. Anyway, let's see. First things first, we gotta travel back to Wayrest. That's Eastwold. Let me triple check. Yeah, it looks like weaponized teleportation. We were sent to slay an assassin in the ruins of Coppersley Manor, and we did that successfully. So we can leave. We can head on back. It looks AI. Lol. It's actually a bunch of prefabs that like little prefab assets that are smacked together. It's called Pix Crew or something like that, where you basically like here. Let me like if you have the big version here, you can kind of see like the eyebrows are prefab, the glasses are prefab, so on. Just to, like mix and match the facial traits. It's really funny. You start off with nothing. Yeah. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head west. down this road. And we're going to head back to Wayrest. We're just kicking back, relaxing, no problem. Yep. Exactly. Pixel art mix and match. You got it. Do these forward, though. My goodness. All right. So, the Prime Antiquities is in this. We're currently in East Tower. We're going to check the Prime Antiquities. If it's a pawn shop, we're going to be able to sell some stuff. Yeah, it's a pawn shop. Neat. The Castlevania series has reused assets. Yes. Absolutely, the Castlevania series has reused assets. No question. Let's see here. Oh, very strange. But yeah. No, Slugura and Gaibon are like in everything now, basically. The Minotaurs just get downgraded from a boss to like a regular enemy. Pretty funny. Anything else? Okay. On the map, are these outlined? Hold on. We pop out here. Hey, guards. Okay. If we go over here, the yellow outlines are kingdoms. They're their own sovereign nations. They technically all own allegiance to the Empire, but this guy here totally wants to tell the Empire to fuck off. And this guy over here only wants the Empire to recognize him and not her. And she wants the Empire to recognize her, basically. Yeah. The same sprite has been reused since the NES. Interesting. I had no idea. Okay. Looks like we can sell drugs here. Yeah. I'm gonna cancel this out, and I'm gonna be careful. This is a typical quality, but yeah, we're definitely gonna sell our drugs here. So selling drugs. If we die, we'll need to fix this. Let me double check. Someone asked, what is my wallpaper? It's nothing out of the ordinary. Everything's perfectly normal on the wallpaper front. Don't worry about it, okay? Everything is just fine. Now, let's see. I personally identify with Princess Daisy, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, that was... I only bought Mario Wonder because I could play as Daisy. Let's see, what was it? So, someone asked about a Mario reference. I don't have that clip here. I'd have to like go to the web browser for it. Yeah. I think it was this one. Here you go.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
There you go. That's Mario giving you the real information right there. Yeah. Thanks, Mario. Okay. Let's see. My goodness. How's the week been? It's been a busy week. That's what it's been. I've been up to a whole lot of things. Mario looks a bit off. Well, thank you for the 3 months. That's on top of whatever time you had before on your other account. Let me see. Do you know someone who owns a gun? I mean, because you were asking about Mario, right?
Do you know someone that owns a gun? Do you know someone that owns a gun? Someone that owns a gun? Do you know someone that owns a knife? Do you own a gun? Do you own a knife? Load the gun and kill your best friend. Please.
Or knife.
I'm telling it to you.
Hold on. Gotta rewind a sec. There we go. That's the face right there. Yeah. That's Mario. All right. It's all fine. It's all fine here now. Let's see. Okay. First thing I have to do is I need to sell drugs. I need to I just sell basically everything to this guy. I'm gonna hold on to the Elven Warhammer, but like all the steel and silver, I'm gonna hold on to that ebony shortbow as well. But I'm just gonna be ready to a go-go. You said still better than the old Mario Brothers movie. I would argue that the old Mario Brothers movie, despite being very bad, is kind of better than the new Mario Brothers movie. Despite the writing being atrocious in the old Mario Brothers movie, it had a story to tell. It had themes. I would argue that it is art. Not very good art. But, oh, in terms of how Mario looks. Okay. Well, don't worry, because afterward, they made a porno called the Super Hornio Brothers. And then Nintendo sued them. And because the production company could not pay the costs of, they could not pay the, the judgment from the court, Nintendo took the company as compensation. So Nintendo officially owns the Super Hornio Brothers, which means that it's canon. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. Hold on. I need to sell all the drugs. Mara. Hag's breath, tobacco, moon sugar. Keep it up. See. Still looking. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I don't see the drugs I wanted to sell. So I think I gotta raise the Thieves Guild to do that. Let's get out of here before we're caught. There we go. Cool. Wagon. Freaking, yeah. There was a wagon in my way. Alright. The 1985 Mario movie. You see Bowser and Shrek. What was the old Mario movie? Not even like the live action one, the cartoon one. I remember that the princess and the Prince of the Flower Kingdom got together at the very end. And I thought that was pretty funny. Pissed people off too. No, it was before the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It was like a standalone movie where Mario got isekai'd to the Mushroom Kingdom to save the princess, and at the very end, this dog who was following the princess around, gets transformed into a human, and he's the Peach and the dog prince got together. Yeah. It said Mario was sent away with a bag of money. Yeah, I was mostly talking about the other live-action movie. But, yeah, let me see. I don't see what I was looking for, so we're just gonna go. Okay. The Prime Antiquities, I was able to sell the drugs there, but I gotta get on back to Wayrest as soon as possible. We'll stop in and if there's any other stores there. I was rewarded like a witcher. Jeez. Let me see. Cute dress. Was there a terrible Mario CDI game? Yes, there was a terrible Mario CDI game. It was called Hotel Mario. And you can find the gameplay of Hotel Mario in Arzette and the Jewel of Faramore. It's a, they put the gameplay in there. But, what do you call it? I'm trying to remember what other nonsense we had. But, yeah. Too many toasters. You know what they say. All toasters toast toast. That's, what he said. Okay. I'm gonna triple check something in the wagon really quick. Yeah, we're gonna sell that ruby. That's fine. This is just a pawn shop. I don't care. It's of modest quality. I don't see anything I want, so I'm probably just going to move on. Elven boots. I have mithril boots, which are better. Elven boots are 11 armor. Mithril boots are 15. So, yeah. You saw the new Star Wars movie and enjoyed it? Yeah, people are saying that. Are CDI games worth emulating? No, they feel terrible. They feel awful to play. Yeah. That my Daggerfall streams are cozy. That's nice. I definitely yap a lot. But for the most part, we're just casually going from one location to the other. You've never heard of a good CDI game. What's a CDI? The Philips CDI console. Do you think if Mortal Kombat and Night Trap were never created, the ESRB would have still been created? Yes. There would definitely have been people wanting to take down video games before the ESRB, even without Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2. This, you can see the dirt on it. Mortal Kombat 2. And then Mortal Kombat 3. And then after that, they made one last game, a compilation of all three called Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And after that, they never made another Mortal Kombat game again. It's true. The series ended right there at Mortal Kombat Trilogy. All right, let's see here. How long have you owned those? Since they were new. Let me see here. You want to see the oldest game I have? It's Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. This is the first video game I ever owned myself. Yep. Anyway. What are we doing now? You ever played Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time? Yes, yes I have. I absolutely have. No question. This shop sucks. All these shops suck. I hate them. Yeah, terrible. Video game discs will become unusable, but NES cartridges will last virtually forever. I say virtually because, you know, like, all physical things wear and are used up eventually, but the connectors are really sturdy, for sure. Every time the face cam gets bigger, it depends. I've got this one, and I got this one, and it depends on what I want to do. I also have, let's see, this one for, like, screenshots, but yeah, this is my normal one. And this is the big one. And the thing is that the big one doesn't, like, encroach on the text log at the bottom. So I just leave it big for Daggerfall now. Yeah. For other games, I have a tendency to shrink it down. Yeah. You know I'm Saint Germain. Faith in the morrow. Those are fine words. But as someone who travels through time, I see the morrow a bit differently. There is still one great battle yet to be fought. The final battle between Dracula and the humans. Perhaps they will remember your fight, or perhaps it will start anew. I avoided this encounter, but I'm gonna go fight it anyway. But yeah, discs suffer from disc rot, unfortunately. Yep. There we go. Follow me. The thief sneers at me and refuses. Meow, meow. Hold on. Okay, he said that. I pacified him with my thing there.
You dare trespass?
I do dare trespass. I was trying to pacify her, but she's no longer interested. Good. A formal brassiere, red. I remember when I didn't have any of the cool clothing mods, I was saving up the, there they are. Wait. Where's he going? He's patrolling back and forth for some reason. I think it's because of the people up in the tower. Yeah. Street smarts kill. Oh no. Let me see what else we got. But yeah, your cartridges will last for a long time, whereas your discs, unfortunately, will eventually suffer from disc rot. It said brassiere shaped. Okay, so I still remember at one point I had to, like, I got a brassiere from King Edwir as a reward. And I identified it, and it was the leaping brassiere, which casted levitate on you. You could say it lifts and supports. Let's see. What do we got? Here we go.
We've got a live one.
I do have a live one. I love that Doom health sound. Oh, I just convinced this guy to fight the other one. That's really good. Yep, I need to rest and meditate on what I learned about Streetwise. I'm gonna kill him. Good work. Good work, sir. Now, full gift. Yes. Okay. What are some of the monsters from Arena that you wish were in Daggerfall? Alright, so we imported the, we imported the Iron Golem and the Ice Golem from Arena into Daggerfall. Let's see, what else? We imported the Hellhound and Fire Daemon as well. We also got Dremora from later games. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, we got the ghouls, the dire ghouls, the gloom wraiths, skeletal soldier. Yep, that's all there. Let's see, Medusa. Those are from later games, but yeah, like the grotesqueries, we got those. Lizard men, we got those. My goodness, got our homunculus and our goblins. Yep. So, you know, wolves, a blood spider, boar, dog. Yep. So to answer your question, we got the arena monsters in Daggerfall now. Why wait? Install the mod now. Okay. Let's see. I was going to try to glide down, and then I remembered that I do not, in fact, have a glider. I just take damage. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to stab this guy in the back real quick. Good. Take his money and his aggro tat. We're out of here. I'm going to need to cast Stamina, which is a fatigue restoring spell. You betcha, you betcha. Okay. Install the mod. Don't walk, run. Don't delay, act now. Supplies are running out. Yep. You might as well be walking on the sun. We died of falling damage like real men. Yeah, we're running a cat girl right now. I would call it a Khajiiti. But, what was that line? It was, okay. I'm pulling it up real quick. So,
In the West, in old Colovia. That's where men are men.
that's right. Okay, let's get going. Onwards and sideways. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta just keep heading back to Wayrest. It's up here. So we're still a ways away. We failed to avoid an encounter. Fuck you, I'm still leaving. It's the guy on the top of the tower. Like they're basically saying, hey. Yep. Whoop. We gotta talk to these knights. We talk to them. We say, hello there. How you doing? Yeah, we're impressed by your etiquette skills. So what we're basically doing is we're convincing the knights to join us. And if they don't join us for any reason, well, we're still practicing our etiquette skill by talking to them. And that's kind of how I'm working on all that. But no, I picked up Super Mario Wonder when I realized that I could do 2D side-scrolling platformer Mario, but do it as Daisy. And I really like Princess Daisy. Let's see here. Onwards and sideways. You say a real man, I'm thinking yan. some sort of meow pun. Alright, let's see here. Lots of nonsense. We managed to pass most of these. So, same deal here. We just talked to this guy. It tries to boost our etiquette. There we go. And, hi, I'm Daisy. I mean, that's when you're, playing the games. There's a, whatchamacallit. There's a pretty good, comic book series featuring Daisy. You gotta find your Oddworld discs, even though you have the ports on, Steam. Yeah, I mean, I love showing off, like, random shit. I've been showing off for a while now this Star Trek A Final Unity, like, manual. Because that's a point-and-click adventure game, but it's, like, it's Star Trek, right? So, it's basically a... Aha! Sorry. It's a kind of a mid-tier Star Trek TNG episode. But, I got paralyzed by that witch. I'm gonna have to use, what do you call it? A free action potion. There we go. You found out I was live. I see. I get more radiation at the, because I'm at a high elevation? Yes. But not a significant amount for it to be harmful. Let me see. What else we got? Oh no. Oh no. I'm hearing noises going on. Hey. Which defender? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There were basically two forces fighting. Oh, Anatomy of the Tamriel Races. I'm pretty sure that's a critical striking book. Dubious Tale of the Crystal Tower. Nobody cares. Dubious Tale. You there. Get killed. This Nightblade needs to die. Spears. Very important. We got a holy dagger. Some steel. Some money. The light in the dark. I don't care about that. Oh, you still got enemies? Oh. Follow me. You part ways with the knight. Follow me. Okay, so that knight is in my group. That centaur is not impressed with my Sylvian tongue, unfortunately. What a shame. What a shame. Not the Khajiit suit. I mean, I'll equip the Khajiit suit for you, but, yeah, it's definitely one of the outfits of all time. So let's see. More? Crap. I'm gonna go get my wagon. Let them throw stuff. There we go. Cool. So really quick, I'm going to access the whatchamacallit. Access the wagon, put away all the weapons. Too many weapons. Then, like, I don't know, 133. There we go. I need like 27 arrows. Fine. Just need to not be over encumbered. How would that be? Too much aggro tat. Can I eat a fish? I can eat a fish, yes. Can I eat bread? No. I'm not. I am not hungry for bread at this time. Okay. We should be good. It's no it's a surprise no one has modded the Daggerfall NPC outfits into later games. One person has, actually. That I saw. I did a search on the tweeters for Daggerfall once, and I saw some Japanese website with a Daggerfall outfit, specifically the Necromancer Dancer ladies who hang out with Manny Marco. They ported that outfit to Skyrim. Yeah, but it was like a Japanese modder who did it. Alright. Let's go. Oh, crap. That paralysis is going to stick around for a second. Need to recast free action, I think. Alright. Powerful drugs and iron boots. Pearls. I like how the centaurs and everyone were fighting. And I just looted them after their battle was over. You know, like I mopped up the last couple. I'm still paralyzed. What a shame. What a shame. But let's see. Okay. The knockback makes it much better instead of just immediately turning into a pile on the ground. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. Okay. Mangy Mages Guild 3. Saving over that one. We're fine. We shall continue. Wait, we failed to avoid an encounter. Oh. No, he's just talked to these people. Easy encounter. Hello there. They are not impressed with my etiquette. What a shame. Follow me. Cool. The Daggerfall version of Manny Marco is really cool. Yeah, he actually put forth a compelling argument as to why you should give him the Mantella. He explains, like, I'm going to take this artifact, and I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave Nirn. Like, the whole ass world. I'm getting out of here. Which means you don't have to worry about other people using it to, like, cause mass destruction. Like, if you give this totem to anyone else, they're going to, like, destroy their enemies. They're going to cause, like, bloodshed on, like, an untold scale. So, give it to me. I'll take the artifact and leave. I'm going to go to Aetherius. And he does. He sticks to his word. Yeah. That's why I didn't like Manny Marco in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion or Elder Scrolls Online. Because in both of those games, he became, well, he's just generically evil in Oblivion. But in Elder Scrolls Online, he becomes a cartoon villain. He goes, I am the Scourge of Tamriel! And if you save him, if you save his soul from, like, eternal damnation, he'll shout, future generations will pay for your weakness! I really, really hate it. He could at least, you know, He had like 2 sentences in Oblivion. Yeah, exactly. He was just generic. It's very sad. But I liked him in Daggerfall. Yeah, he's kind of like Ronnie the Witch in Daggerfall. Yeah, kinda. Ronnie wants to take, like, control of the universe away from the people and, like, put it somewhere that is so far away that humans can, like, never interfere with it. Basically, the idea is in Elden Ring... Fuck, I'm going the wrong way. I'm pretty sure I just went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Go figure, I gotta fight. I gotta fight before I can continue down the road. What was I gonna say, though? Oh, yeah, so in Elden Ring, Ronnie the Witch wants to, like... The idea is the Golden Order that you, that everyone serves has been corrupted by, like, politics and bloodlines and, you know, all the bullshit that humans have. And so Ronnie basically says, I'm going to take the power to govern the universe and leave with it. I'm gonna, like, take it away from the mortal world so that no human can interfere with how the universe is governed anymore. And basically, you're gonna live as mortals do. Fuck you. Don't you want to just choose the loathsome dung eater instead? I'm sure there's no downside to that whatsoever. Let's see here. Elden Ring's okay, but I think I prefer Dark Souls for the most part, having refreshed myself on Dark Souls. I think Elden Ring mechanically is better than any of the other games, but like in every other aspect besides like build variety, it just kind of falls downhill. Like, I don't know. I much prefer the tighter designed dungeons of Dark Souls over Elden Ring's big, diluted, what do you call it? Lands between. Okay. It's getting dark. I need to stop. The Crimson Fairy Lodge. There's a good chance... Oh, no, I found a tavern. Good, we can sleep here for the night if we want. Which I think we will. There's the Broken Nail. The Broken Nail. Yes. You can see these two versus this. This is the Broken Nail versus these two. Yep. Someone with a clippy avatar on... what do you call it? On YouTube was like... clip your nails, bro. And I explained how I'm gonna have to do, like, acrylics. Because, my nails keep snapping on their own. That's not the answer they wanted to hear. That really is not the answer they were, fishing for. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? There's the door. Cool. This is a horrid quality tavern. I'm gonna go check out the other one. Yeah. There's only 2 taverns here, but hopefully the other one is not of horrid quality. I imagine the horrid quality tavern's cheaper, but, you know... there is an argument to be made for not sleeping at a horrid quality tavern. Okay. I came in the back door by accident. There it is. Hello. This is a bad quality tavern, so it's also bad. Good. Sekiro combat system. Yeah, unfortunately, I really like magic, whips, bows, like all the shit that is not Sekiro. unfortunately. So, let's see. Yeah, we got the tavern for the night. I need to turn my lantern off real quick before it. Wait, there it is. Yeah, turn that lantern off. What time is it? We got like 3-4 more hours. We can mess around here. So what I need to do is figure out which book I want to read. The history of locksmithing might be nice. Let's have a look at what we got here. Yeah, lock picking. I want to improve my lock picking so that I can loot more chests in dungeons. We added chests, of course. That's a new thing. All right. Yep. We're studying lock picking from this book. Let's see. Not quite exhausted yet. My goodness. It said, what's the Sekiro combat system? It's the combat system in a game called Sekiro. Alright, whetstone. We're gonna repair our spear. Spear's repaired. Do I have an armor hammer by... Yes, I do. Good. Let's get that orcish pauldron. Hold on. I'm trying to see what time is it. It's midnight. Let's go ahead and sleep for 8 hours. Yeah. Sleep for 8 hours. I'll be like... We'll be getting out of here at like 9 a.m. Somewhere around there. It's gonna say you need more sleep. Yep, you slept poorly. I knew it. How could I have ever slept poorly in a terrible tavern? Okay, first things first, we're gonna order a some leftovers from yesterday's dinner, and then I don't know, like, oh, there's no yeah, there's nothing. Fuck it, let's get some Mazte and get drunk. My goodness. All right, why don't you like the Sekiro combat system? Because it's rock, paper, scissors. It's how people play, it's how some people play Elden Ring and Dark Souls. They play it with parries, and they play it like a rhythm game. And I prefer to play it with magic, mid-range weapons like whips, long-range weapons like arrows and such. I like summons a lot. I like playing with like a bunch of different summons. All kinds of reasons, really. Let me see. The FromSoft games are really fun RPGs that people are treating like specifically like action games and nothing else. Then there's Sekiro, which is an action game. There's no debating it like there is with like the Soul series, right? With the Soul series, you can say we got levels, we got consumable items, we got like alternate routes and things like that, you know. Like we have all alternate strategies besides just big two-handed weapon and rolling, right? But there's no such argument for... What the hell? What's going on? Who's shooting fireballs? It's... Oh, geez, a homunculus. Oh, indeed. A homunculus. That's scary. Okay. Somebody died over here. That was a fire wolf. We can pick up all the meat from the fire wolf. Hello, hello. We're having fun today. Yes, indeed. I was working most of today, but I didn't want to just go to sleep, so I'd wake up and work some more. I wanted to, what do you call it? Yeah, our current outfit, we take off the armor, is a Khajiit suit and a formal brassiere. We can take the Khajiit suit off as well. You kind of see that there. But yeah. I'm just delaying sleep by a little bit so I can go, wind down sort of gaming. Exactly. So we're going to re-equip. Meow. And then, yeah, we can go. My goodness. The shirt. Yeah, so basically, yeah, we have a very, very basic outfit right now. Nothing out of the ordinary whatsoever. Everything is perfectly normal, as you can see. Yeah. There you go. All right. So, as I was saying, you don't need pants for the victory dance. That's right. Okay. Onwards and sideways. If I can fuck with you, I probably will. Right. Onwards and sideways. Look out for the shark. Yes, exactly. It's not normal, it's pretty. Well, thank you. I always appreciate compliments. Okay. Do you buy the shirt oversized, or is it an old one from when I lost weight? You bet. I have dozens and dozens of dress shirts from before I lost weight, and I'm still losing weight. I'm still working out. I got, I leave a pair of dumbbells in front of my computer, but I got a treadmill down here, got some bungee cords, got some, these are adjustable dumbbells, like you can take this off and like change the weights, but, point is that, I've been working out. At home. Which is cool. I was going to a gym for a while, but it just, the schedule wasn't really working for me. Whereas I can work out in the basement between other things quite a bit. Like if I need to listen to an audiobook for research, I can do that while I'm working out, you know? What happened to the standing desk? It's over there. It's over there on the other side. I've got another standing desk upstairs. Yeah. Alright, this is the inner rebirth of Akatosh. Let's go check out the little dock over here. You lost a lot of weight, but your loose skin makes you feel sad. I understand that. I am old and I have stretch marks, so, you know. 'Tis what it is. Hello there. A room for the night? What about drinks? Give me some more Mazte. Yeah, I'm getting drunk. It's okay. It's okay. It's not affecting my stats. Let's go. Whoop. Try and go this way. Try filling it in with muscle. Yes. Cringe as fuck. Yes, indeed. You can't watch this. Damn right. I'll see you later. That's right. Target eliminated. True. Troll-la-la-la-la-la-la. Troll-la-la-la-la-la. My goodness. As I become happier, there are people out there who are, how do I put this? Ooh. Oh, my Momo. Momo, thank you very much. Holy shit. So, let's see here. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. My goodness. Is the Iliac Bay like Fire Emblem? Oh. That's a very good question. Let me have a look at orders there. New outfit? Yes. Right as someone got, like, really angry. Like, I can't watch this. Someone got me a new outfit. Momo got me this, this Goth Lolita dress. Glorious. Thank you, Momo. I do appreciate it. I had my eye on the blue and the red versions of it. Sorry, the green and the red versions of it. The problem is the green version messes with the green screen, right? Because green and green, right? And the red version would only work with wigs. I have 5 wigs, so it isn't like that much of a problem, but like my natural hair clashes with like the burgundy. You weren't even aware of the troll. You just planned it out. It just panned out like that. I see. But no. I legitimately, about 10 years ago, straight up didn't like my face. Didn't like my, my appearance at all. I've been fixing it, and I'm very happy about it. My goodness. Like, you can go back to the older videos and see what I mean when I talk about how I actually look quite a bit different. But, yeah, if you can't stand cat ears, then I have very, very bad news for you. I've been working on this, I'd say about 8 years, more or less. The black one is more general purpose. True. No, I've been, bit by bit, working on, this for about 8 years now. Although, ooh, there's a camp there with bandits. We're gonna go kill them. And, I've greatly accelerated my plans as of about 3 years ago. People say he claims to be doing it to own the chuds. Well, first of all, I don't know what a chud is. But reactionary people, I feel that those are the best people to make upset. I believe earnestly in the righteousness of my cause, wearing cat ears and dresses and shit, if nothing else than to upset reactionary people, but actually because I wanted to do it all along, right? Now that said, the first time I wore a maid outfit, someone paid me to do it, lol. But that's neither here nor there. My goodness. I have always viewed myself as an internet clown. Always. From the beginning. From the get-go. From the, from step 1. No question. I've never taken myself seriously. So when someone else says, I can't take you seriously when you look like that, you're saying that to someone who already never took themselves seriously. I mean, I'm playing video games on the internet. My goodness. Alright, we killed the bandits. Looks like we got to keep our people. Very good. At the end of the day, my primary goal is to have fun. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, what's this? Stands to reason then that upsetting reactionaries happening as a bonus of expressing yourself. Yes, exactly. Exactly. No, I've been keeping track. Here, hold on. Let me pull open my I posted this a couple days ago. No, I posted it yesterday. Here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. Yes. So, this timestamp, because if you watch YouTube, you can find out when people left comments, right? And what happens is when people leave comments, like 2 people left comments at this exact moment, and one of them went to the general, like comment section. The other ended up in the held for review filter, right? And so this is the duality of man, so to speak. They're never going to get me to hit the approve button. This shit just stays in the review filter forever, but I document it because it's fun. I'm collecting this shit like, what do you call it? Like Infinity Stones. I've got hundreds of hilariously outraged people. But yes, I'd still do what I wanted to do, even if I wasn't, like, feeding off their negative attention like a vampire. You said my Discord is super fun. That's great to hear. Clover, yes. Mm-hmm. Anyway, rotten meat. Yeah, this meat is not going to be good. Let's go ahead and start heading off. I wanted to cast something on them. I want to check. How are you? 95, 95. Okay. How are you? 148, 148. 100, 100. 105. Okay. They aren't even hurt. I thought I was going to have to, like, cast heals on them or something. I didn't have to do that at all. But, yeah. I've, it's a good balance of fun and chill. Good to hear. I had to curate and prune and, do a lot to get it that way. My goodness. Let's see. It's a language overhaul. It's in my mod list. Here, hold on. So if I go to social, so when the link tree pops up, my website's at the bottom of the link tree, and you should get like links to all the mods on the website. Yep. You once had moderation as a job. My goodness, let me check a thing really quick. But yeah. What did I miss? But yeah. As I was saying, about 8-ish years ago is when I came to terms with kind of who I am, and I stopped hating myself. And since then, I've been very, very, very slowly taking off a mask. And it's really funny because there are people who will say, "You got groomed by Final Fantasy XIV?" Or "You got groomed by your viewers?" It's really funny to hear people, absolute bonkers people. I have had no major traumas in my life. I've lived a blessed life, all things considered. Anyway, nobody gave me my degeneracy. It is mine. I claimed it by right. You said Fallout New Vegas. I mean, New Vegas is over 8 years old, so that's true. The odd aegis. Midlife crisis recovery. No. I had I never liked how my face looked, and certain what do you call it? The weight I gained when I was a kid. I just I never really I viewed myself as disproportionately ugly. And with the help of loved ones, I was able to overcome that. Like, it's called dysmorphia, and I don't have that anymore. But I did. For through my, my entire, adult life. And, yeah, I got better about 8 years ago. More or less. I don't like to talk about my problems because, they're mine, and, but considering this is something that's, part of the past and not the present, I'm okay, discussing it. But, no, hate to other people, but I get super uncomfortable when I look at a social media profile and someone lists out all of the things, wrong with them. Their, the stuff they should be talking to a therapist about. It makes me super uncomfortable. And, so, it's not that I haven't dealt with my problems, it's that I just never felt comfortable broadcasting them. This one issue is, again, a part of the past, so I don't mind discussing it. But, yeah, I viewed myself through a different lens than reality did. That's the best way to explain it. Alright, let's see here. We gotta continue on back to Wayrest. We're still kind of heading on, or just traveling back to the capital, I should say. Yeah, traveling back to the capital. It's nice seeing ships over there. I do like the world of Daggerfall. I do hope to see more of that soon. Like the mod. It said it's inspirational to hear. Well, thank you. I'm glad I was able... I'm always glad to be able to help people through, no major effort. I'm literally just playing video games and talking, so it's really nice. All right. My goodness, though. Hold on. I gotta check this. I'm gonna hit a refresh button. Interesting. It didn't broadcast the throne message to what do you call it? It didn't broadcast it to Twitter, which is fine, I guess. I guess Throne has disconnected from Twitter's API. But thank you, Momo. I really appreciate that dress. I was going back and forth on which one I should get, and you made the decision, so thank you. You said it's, as a queer Elder Scrolls fan, it's nice to have a obviously safe community, such as Mr. Mickey's. That's good to hear that you can be comfortable. I never set out to create a space like this. I just don't tolerate aggressive people. That's all. Oh, I think we got an area here. And so it kind of ended up that way. You know? Ugh. Anyway, let me see here. What do we got? Follow me. Party's already full. Oh, I converted him. Again, like, fun is the priority. Always has been, so. Whoop. I can be a real jerk sometimes. I'm just channeling that energy in a different direction, you know? There we go. I have made a concerted effort in recent years to minimize harm, because I understand that I do absolutely positively have a trollish nature. Anyway, let me see. Okay. My goodness. But yeah, it's funny how I was just talking about how, like, I got my new Discord avatar and everything together today, and it's just like, you saw someone was working on a Deeper Oceans mod? Oh yeah. Okay, so what was his name? Kamer. Okay, so Kamer is the guy who did Warm Ashes, the combat, like, it was the encounter mod where you're like running through the wilderness and suddenly like an encounter happens, right? That's Warm Ashes was the first one. There have been ones since that are more configurable than Warm Ashes, but Kamer is like famous for doing that specifically. Then afterward, he started working on what do you call it? He started working with the World of Daggerfall team, so like the open world, you know, like the watchtowers and stuff like that. All of that is part of World of Daggerfall. So like when you see the mountains and things that weren't in the vanilla game, World of Daggerfall adds those. When you see like a part of a town that extends out to the water where there's like ships docked, that's World of Daggerfall. After that, he started working on a mod. My goodness. I don't have a mod pack, no. I put together my own mod list myself. But let me see here. What else? As far as the oh, you had a pretty rough time and my streams helped you a bunch, the Killian Legacy run. Yeah. It's unfortunate that Twitch just kind of decided to nuke all its old streams, because like a lot of those kind of went extinct, unfortunately. Let me see. Distractions. Okay. Anyway, mod packs. So Kamer is currently working on a mega mod that adds dungeons to the ocean. And the idea is those ocean dungeons are going to be accessible by the Come Sail Away mod. Hold on a second. Let me pick this up. I'm so excited. I'm going to be getting that outfit, though. Hold on. So, if I go over here, it should be Come Sail Away and then Daggerfall. Okay. So, the idea behind the Come Sail Away mod is that it has... you can basically get in a ship and you can sail, right? Are they going to be authentic? Are they going to be Daggerfall dungeons? He's making, like, Dwemer ruins and, like, pirate strongholds and stuff. And they're going to be put together with the same block building as Daggerfall's dungeons. So they'll be, like, randomized in the same way. But he's, like, making different types of dungeons that haven't been seen before. Anyway, point is, he's working on a mod that adds a bunch of dungeons to the ocean that you sail to. And, with the Come Sail Away mod. And that's kind of, yeah. Nice boat. School days. The main character is killed at the end of school days, and this girl, like, takes his severed head on a boat, and everyone's response was just, nice boat, nice boat, nice boat, nice boat. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Navy combat and pirate roleplay possible. Not yet, but it's in the plans, they say. They say. Nice boat, bro. Smacks it. Okay. Anyway, let's continue on to Wayrest. I've spent an hour yippity-yapping. Any hope for 6 T's? I don't know what those acronyms are, I'm afraid. I'm going to be honest with you. I am extremely disconnected from everything right now. Work, sleep, time with wife, stream video game. Occasionally work on video. That's it. You're gonna need a bigger boat. That's right. Okay. I failed to avoid the encounter. Oh, it's just another tower. I'm gonna go talk to them, see if I can get them on my side. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. My goodness. Okay. Summer Games Fest and Xbox Showcase. What times are those? I might be able to stream some of them. Depends on the days and times, though. I have paid no attention to any of this. It is distinctly possible that I might be able to cover it. But I don't care about the modern games industry, to be honest. Sad to say. I was given, what is that game? Crimson Desert. So there will be Crimson Desert streams sooner rather than later. I considered installing it tonight, but I'm sleepy. You're hoping for a new Grim Dawn expansion? I'm hoping to play Grim Dawn again. I never finished it. And I think I'd like to. My goodness. Yeah, I'll go up here. What's this? We're going on up. What, Nani Deska? Here we go. Gothic 1 remake, you say? Interesting. The Dorito Pope. Yes. Yes, the Dorito Pope. We know about him. It's the, yeah, I think the Dorito Pope shows up at the Summer Games Fest. Okay, so for those who don't know, the Game Awards is what I refer to as the game advertisements. I need a no-clip through this. My followers are stuck in the door, and it's really funny. Yeah. That is amazing. There we go. We got out. Yeah, so I call the Dorito, like, obviously Jeff Keighley is the Dorito Pope, and I call his shows the game advertisements, because that's what he does. Is he takes a lot of money and then advertises games. Occasionally he like puts something up for a reward, an award, but it's usually bullshit. Potion of Shield, I'll take that. Potion of resist poison. Nah, I need that. I need any of that. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Let's keep looking. The Emperor's Rags. I love it. It's a full-ass clothing store. Inferior quality clothing store. Another Khajiit suit. Don't need that one. I'm just looking at the different outfits that are available. These tall boots are nice. I'll grab those. Yep. And let's see. Anything else? No, I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay. Just woke up. Hey, Deathtron. Good to see you. So what you missed... What you missed was, this is my new Discord avatar, and let me pull up the outfit really quick. I just want to grab the thumbnail for it. And Momo gifted me this dress. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. The Dread Pope, Jeff Keighley. Yeah, the Dorito Pope is, unfortunately, like, the best thing we have right now as far as showing off games. Encrypted? No, I haven't. I haven't been watching a lot of advertisements lately because I've been trying to, like, buckle down, get real-life work done, and try to, like, get through my streaming. Like, the games that I have right now, as quickly as possible. Because, like, Mina the Hollower came out. Don't Stop Girly Pop came out. And, like, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I want to play. But I know deep down in my heart of hearts, if I start playing that, I will drop off my old games. And so I want to finish up some of the old games first. Encrypted is a Pokemon horror game. Ooh. Thank you, Momo, for mentioning that. There you go. There you go. My goodness. Onwards and sideways. Is it a fetish? No, I have a fetish for seeing other people in uniforms, if you want to know what mine is. I don't mind sharing it, because, LOL. You know. Seeing myself in uniforms, less so, I would say. I don't have any self based fetishes, I'm afraid. My goodness. But I do love seeing other people in certain outfits. I'm just saying. Now, let's see here. Encrypted, you said. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna look... Welcome to the wonderful world of who are you? What is your name? Okay, so this is Pokemon. This is Professor Pine is missing. His footage. Find the cryptids and capture them. Uncover the truth. Encrypted PC version. Yeah, it's a Pokemon FMV horror game. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my wishy list. It says to sign in. Fuck you. Hold on a second. Let me say how. I need to find my actual Steam. My goodness. Is it out? No. No, it isn't. I need to go to the Steam store and encrypted. Okay. I'm just grabbing the actual Steam. It said fake game ad. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to my wish list, and we'll see. Yep. It might be fun. Yeah. My goodness. Filmed with the Game Boy camera? I see. That is pretty funny. Alrighty then. If you're asking, is Zarek a pervert? The answer is, probably. Probably. Now, other than that, let's get going. Onwards and sideways, so to speak. Oh. Yeah, we're playing a kitty meow meow named Zatima, level 11. We're using spears and crossbows. Currently, we have a crossbow of Oblivion. It's used. Here we go. There, okay. So if we take this out, let me see. Yeah. This is the crossbow of Oblivion. It has a chance to instantly kill enemies. Yes. Good. Alright, onwards and sideways. We're gonna make a save and continue. We're heading back to Wayrest. By way of a lot of nonsense. Yes. My goodness. Okay. I don't think I have any vanilla assets here, Deathtron. Okay. Emperor's Retail Store. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that all is, so... Very strange. Okay. Onwards and sideways. Good morning. I said that already. I need to go in here. Hello. He reminds me of like the pixel art reminds me of Shang Tsung, I think. Have you cosplayed your Elder Scrolls character outfit in real life? I can't say I have. The last, like, serious cosplay I did was of, Garma from, what do you call it? Mobile Suit Gundam. And before that, it was Haman Karn from also Mobile Suit Gundam. But I don't have the old Haman wig I used to have. Like, I had a spot-on wig of hers. Have you played Mina the Hollower yet? No. I'm holding off on both Don't Stop Girly Pop and Mina the Hollower. I'm holding off on those for now, because I've got so many other games to play right now. But I can tell you that Mina the Hollower is equal parts awesome and frustrating. I can tell you that much right now. But there won't be streams of either game for a little while, despite me talking them up quite a bit. Yes. Let's see. Zeta Gundam was excellent. Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah, Mina the Hollower is, for some people, very, very, very frustrating. For sure. But, it's kind of like Shovel Knight in the sense that it really does reward skillful gameplay. And people, are annoyed by that. It has, like easy modes, essentially, that you can turn on. You know the way in Celeste you can turn down the speed or increase the number of jumps you have, stuff like that, you know? You get this pop-up that says, we know, sorry, this is not the intended way to play, but, and then you just get, all the options. Same deal with Mina the Hollower. If you are really, really bad at video games, you can tune Mina the Hollower to make it enjoyable. But, there's a very clear intended difficulty, and it's fucking hard. Alright. Here we go. She was carrying nothing. Here we go. Izimodo, yeah. Exactly. Ow. Crossbow a go-go. This is how long it takes to reload, but it does massive damage. Ooh, Tomes of Arcane Knowledge. Now that's good. Okay. Wait. Got her. Yeah. She dodged. She parried the attack. Optional, easy mode is better than mixtape, which is made for games journalists. I hear a lot of people angry about mixtape. It's great. Mixtape managed to piss off not only the anti-woke people, but also the woke people. It's not LGBT at all, despite it having the tag for it. And because it has the tag for it, it pissed off all the people who are reactionary about the tag existing. But then all the people who, hopped onto it expecting, that content, were also pissed off. So it basically lied about being LGBT, and that pissed everybody off. Everybody disliked that. From all sides. Yeah, everyone hates mixtape. There we go. Okay. I need to go get my wagon. Yep. Might as well do that. Okay. My goodness. Most haters probably just hate seeing confident female characters. Oddly enough, I saw a lot of that with the new God of War announcement. I just think that, like, picking Kratos' wife is a, like, really stupid decision. Like, she was clearly part of the past, and they should, you know, move past that and develop new characters. I wouldn't have any problem with, you know, like, them taking, like, a lesser god from a different, lesser goddess from, like, a different setting, or, you know, a priestess or something. You know, it's some new character, right? I wouldn't have any problem with that, but, the idea of digging up Kratos' dead wife and giving her like a glowy hand is kind of very disappointing. It shows a lack of creativity. And I see people hating on it just because, you know, woman character, right? And I disagree with that. I straight up, I dislike it, the announcement at least, because it looks like it lacks creativity. Different reason. But I still dislike what I saw. Anyway. Bread. I mean, to be fair, though, a lot of the people hating on the new God of War also hated Data Boy. Yeah. Yep. Was she from the old, yeah. Kratos' original wife. And she did nothing, basically. She, like, Kratos' story was that he was a tool for the God of War, and in being cast aside, he basically betrayed by his master. He rebelled and eventually became the God of War, and then was stripped of his divinity by Zeus, and he took revenge on Zeus, and you know, like basically got divinity back through the Titans, but then had to defeat the Titans as well. And so it was a long series of Kratos getting nerfed into the ground, and then through sheer anger coming back. And the newer God of War games, the Data Boy, was him tempered by he tempered that anger with experience. And I understand it. My problem is that in the old God of War games, the story was kind of shit, and 99% of its value was gameplay. Now, God of War's gameplay is kind of shit, and 99% of its value is story. As a result, I don't have to buy the new games. I can just watch them on YouTube. The old games would suck to watch on YouTube. You want to play them. Kind of a weird, like, flip in value proposition, you know? Let's see here. That's how I feel, anyway. Okay. Let's see here. Square buddy thing. You mean, the Destiny slash, what is the other one called? Forspoken? Minions? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Let me finish putting this away. Lots of games basically occupied the game book niche with gameplay as an optional feature. Yeah, that's how the, well, I wouldn't say that the gameplay is optional in the new God of War. I'd just say that it definitely isn't the star of the show anymore. Okay. Maybe the new games, despite me not liking their choice of protagonist. Again, it's not because she's a woman. It's because freaking bringing back Kratos' wife. Why? Make a new character, please. That's my complaint. Aside from my complaints, I suspect that you can go either way. It might be a good game that I'll enjoy, or maybe not. We'll have to find out. Yeah. When the star of the show isn't gameplay, you're out. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. Let me see here. Hello, hello. My goodness. Tony Hawk. I do like the Tony Hawk games. I've never owned a Tony Hawk game, but I've played them at friends' houses, and I really had fun with that. I had to go back. Here we go. You think Kratos should have died in the last entry? Yes. My goodness. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Can't. Gotta... Well, follow me. Okay, I've converted her. She's gonna fight this other one. Good. Okay. God of War Metroidvania. I don't remember that, to be honest. Hey there. I've just, yeah. Thief just died. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and ask her. Excuse me. Follow me. Your party is full. Your inventory is full. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Hey, what was that, the Rogue Prince of Persia. The developers of the Rogue Prince of Persia are making a Castlevania game. What do y'all think about that? Frickin' Konami having, like, ditched Castlevania entirely only to, like, subcontract it out to a bunch of other, to this other developer. I think it's interesting. I don't have any predictions as to whether it'll be good or bad, but it's super interesting to see, like, the Rogue Prince of Persia developers working on a Castlevania game. Yep. So, Sonia Belmont? People were saying it was, like, Trevor's daughter or something. It's the Dead Cells devs? Interesting. Igarashi retconned her? Yes. She got retconned by, the, Lament of Innocence. The, Leon Belmont game. Besides, it was, like, I like her character a lot, but having, you know, like, I don't know, just the way it just suddenly went, and she had a baby. It's like, okay. That was a little weird ending there. Alright, let's see here. She had a child with Dracula with Alucard. Dracula spelled backwards. Yeah. Yeah, it basically, she knew Alucard when he was young, and the two of them spent time together, yes. Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards. Symphony of the Night? Yes. I think that out of all the Castlevania, Symphony of the Night has the best atmosphere, pixel art, and probably music as well. But in terms of gameplay, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow is my favorite. Along with Dawn of Sorrow. Let's see. It's a dead man's cellar. Superior general goods. We'll see what's in there. This is a poor quality store. Yeah, I was just noticing someone I know was playing Castlevania, sorry, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon today. And I'm like, that was a great game too. Curse of the Moon, I mean. Let me see. Bloodstained's gonna take it for you. I mean, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is good. Like, Ritual of the Night has issues. I think its art style is especially bad. I mean, I love Miriam. I love Miriam to death. Absolutely, positively, would be Miriam, if possible. But, like, in terms of the art style and stuff, the game generally doesn't look very good, in my opinion. Okay, let's buy some fire arrows. 1,000 gold? Yeah, 1,000 gold. Okay. Spending money should be fine. Let's see. Bloodstained was a good game for the starved budget it had, yeah. Well, they had to restart it because they started making the game with the developers of Mega Man Zero, the people who made the Gunvolt series. You will see me gush about Gunvolt constantly. I fucking love that game. But they were not good for the project they were tapped for, so they basically had to restart the project with a different team. And that's why it took so long, is they basically made 2 games. Well, what's really interesting about Aria of Sorrow specifically... Let me pull this up. Hold on. I'm going for Tommy edition. Got it. Okay, cool. So this is Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Definitive Edition, Tommy Edition. What this does is it fixes luck and intelligence stats which were broken in Aria of Sorrow. They did not work. There are a ton of weapons in the game that scale off of intelligence and not strength that never worked in the vanilla game. So if you install this, it opens up a whole world of build variety that you couldn't do in the original because luck and intelligence were broken stats. They didn't function. But now that they do, you can kill chaos with a gun. Do all kinds of crazy shit. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. Nothing I need here. I'm gonna see about selling some junk and then leaving. Keeping the mace. Elven Warhammer, Adamantium Tonto. Cool. Like all this stuff goes. Wait. Elven. Keep the Elven Dagger. Then everything else goes. Cool. Keeping the most expensive items to sell at a better shop. By a better shop, I mean a worse shop. Gonna take a nap in the dead man's cellar. Hello there. Room for the night? Yes. Very good, very good, very good, good. So. This is as good a bed as any. So, let me see. But yeah, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is, like, spectacular. There's multiple endings depending on whether you recruit, ignore, or kill the different followers. Caius Cosades even in Daggerfall. Let me see. Did I do one of those? Let me check. Hold on. I'm checking. Here we go. So, we had a Caius Cosades thing. I just need a view post. Here we go. Okay. Your first thing, you're new here and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Mommy should seek employment. Yeah. That's because of this one. Mommy wants to drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind. Yeah, I saw that one and was like, yeah. Okay. Right. Need to figure out what we're doing. Getting distracted by a billion things. Okay. First things first. Let me check. This book. Yeah, more locksmithing. I'm spending time studying the book. Throw this back, yeah. Okay, the book is worn. What time is it anyway? Let's see. Lockpicking needs a few more training sessions. Mercantile's ready to level up. Let's see. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep studying lockpicking right now before we go to sleep. Okay. We stifle a yawn. What time is it? It's midnight. Yeah, we can sleep. So, 8 hours. Mm-hmm. Not gonna repair the book? Not tonight. Maybe another day. It's morning, and we're ready to adventure. A youth approaches, explaining a minor mistake in a spellcrafting assignment. The family cat is now silenced. I'm sorry. I don't know enough mysticism for that. Yep. The doctors are gonna have to deal with it. I would have made things worse. Much worse with my mysticism skill right now. My mysticism skill is 9. Yeah, I would have made things so much worse. The cat was silenced? Yes. The cat was silenced. It's true. It would not meow, I'm afraid. Yeah, this is fine. We're going... Yeah, we're very close to Wayrest right now. Sad cat, yep. It's better than dead cat. I would probably have done worse things to the cat with 9 mysticism skill trying to pass that skill check. I'm just saying. Alright. Failed to avoid an encounter. 9 mysticism for all 9 lives. Jeez. No. Okay, looks like there's a road leading this way, and then there's a road, like the main street continues. So we're gonna take the main road and not worry about the dirt track. Crap. This is a bandit fort, I'm pretty sure. Yep. It's bandits. I see gemstones over here. I've just been blinded. Meow. I managed to kill the bandit. I can't see. There we go. Cool. Wow. That's a wisp. Oh, crap. That is a will-o-wisp. I'm doing solid attack damage against it. That was scary. There's no treasure on the will-o-wisp. Looks like I am ready to... Feels like you're being... Oh, that guy up there. Cool. Climb, climb, climb. Climbing skill increased. That's right. Eat it. This is working. Okay. Ooh, gemstones. Spiel, amethyst, emerald petal. Those are all good things. Hell yeah. Let's see. Picking up the gemstones that are hidden around the camp. What mod is this? There's a lot of mods. We have, yeah, I recommend if we go, to our friends on YouTube. The bot will probably show my, my webby site, at which point you should definitely, positively, find the article, and it will tell you all the mods we got. Oof. Anyway. The bot has already linked it. There is a cooldown before it links it again. Okay. Let me see. Onwards and sideways. We're gonna get back to Wayrest at the very least. We've been fighting a lot of enemies. But I'm pretty sure we'll reach Wayrest before I gotta get to sleep. It's currently 12:40 a.m., which isn't a bad thing. Just, you know, I will eventually have to go. So let's get back to Wayrest first and turn in our quest. And then we'll see what to do afterward. That was really funny. But yeah, I've been really busy with work lately, so it's nice to be able to sit down for 2 or 3 hours and just play Daggerfall. Admittedly, I probably should just pause for a second. Hold on. Let me pause. Wondering... Oh, it's loading in the major city behind me. Okay. Alright, straight ahead then, to the major city. Yeah. Config? Oh. Well, thank you. I just kind of put this... When did I put this together? I want to know now. I'm curious. Okay, so if I go over to playlists and I type in... It's Khajiit Zatima. So if we go over to my Daggerfall mod list, I started this 8 months ago. This is an unchanged loadout from 8 months ago. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So there's been a whole lot of new mods since then. When do you consider a run complete? So here's what I do, Dretch. I play around and do the guilds as much as I feel like. It's bedtime for you, Momo? Well, good night, and thank you for everything you did today. I appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon, but I will be in short order following you after I get back to Wayrest and turn in my stuff, I suspect. There might be other things I want to do first, but I hit the dirt track. This is a town that is, it's called Murwark Hollow, and it's near Wayrest, but it's not Wayrest itself. Wayrest is next to Murwark Hollow, up on the top of like a hill. So if we go over here, should be this way. And there should be like a main street going north. There it is. Anyway, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing more video game. I have like one big chunk of work to do tomorrow, and then I have a video I'd like to put out. And assuming I can do both, I would expect Friday, Saturday streams. For sure. Okay, so we're in Wayrest right now. We need to go to the Mages Guild and turn in the quest. So we go this way. But, yeah. I'd say the wagon mod definitely makes things feel a little more real. Because you have this wagon that you're dragging along everywhere. It isn't just being put in your pocket. I am glad there are console commands to rescue the wagon, you know. In the event you do something stupid and or break it by, you know, terrain or whatever. But I like this idea of just having like a caravan of loot. It's kind of like the Gypsy Eye caravan for Skyrim. Back in the day. Alright. Let me see here. Jim to save your wagon? Yeah. The color palette? Rich, alive. Well, that's the interesting part, is it's based on the season. So, the way it works is there are 4 seasons in Daggerfall. And, yeah, like, when you get to winter, everything's kind of washed out and stuff, you know? It's really lifeless in winter. Dovacart. Oh no. That sounds really funny. You know what I'd like to play sometime? Chocobo GXP. Just without, you know, the microtransactions and other bullshit. That, like, premium currency. Chocobo GXP is fun. So, the new Garfield cart is good as well. There are a lot of cart games that I like. Back when I was younger, I used to go over to the wife's house. That was, you know, she wasn't even my girlfriend back then. She was just a friend who I made while I was riding my bike around the neighborhood. And, yeah, I used to come over and we'd play Mario Kart back in the day. The original Super Mario Kart. Okay. Hello there. Not you. Oh, Zatima, overjoyed at your return. The king has sent a few missives while we waited. I rejoiced. To reply. Got it. So, you've earned your reward. 500 gold pieces. Yeah. Yep. Nintendo has brought many friends together. Yeah. But, my goodness. Good times, though. Alright. I am dependable. I'm considered dependable in Wayrest now. This is good. What's my Mages Guild reputation? So, I'm still a hussy in the Red Lantern because I'm not doing their quests, despite having picked them up for funsies. Let's see, 34 rep with the Fighters Guild, 35 with the Thieves Guild, 10 with Debella. I need to do more Debella quests. Debella's region is up in, what do you call it? The area north of Wayrest. If I go over here, hold on. Hold on a second. Excuse me, you're with the mages, aren't you? There's an astronaut in my mother's house. Please help. Okay. Let's see. The Wooding residence, not far from here. Okay. So we got to go to the Wooding residence. And, he says not far from here, but I don't see it. Holy crap. I need to ask one of the peasants where the Wooding residence is. We got an astronaut to fight. Let's see. Gonna assume the wife was superior at Mario Kart. I'm better at Mario Kart than she is, but she's better at fighting games. Anyway, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Yep. Does Daggerfall always start in winter? Yeah. Yeah, Daggerfall always starts in winter. Alright, let me see here. Oh, Penguin, good to see you. So, here's the deal. Penguin on Twitch there was the best man at my wedding, so, you know. Unfortunately, it's over for me, Penguin. Over for me. I got this as my Discord avatar now. This is the world we're going to, unfortunately. Brave new world, brave new world. Okay, let's get moving. So we are going to find the Wooding residence. Come on, come on. But yeah. So what do you call it? Mega Man X. That's the thing I obsessed with from my childhood. Yeah, Mega Man X. But you know, I got a lot of stuff here. It's a very, very silly place. Here, hold on. Let me switch this up. Yeah. Are you better at Mario Kart? I'm better at Mario Kart for sure. Yeah. We've been having a lot of fun though. Lot of nonsense going on, you know. But yeah. So what's been going on is I've been going over a lot of like old games recently. If I whoops. Heard something. On. If I go over to my list, there we go. We are currently messing with Daggerfall, Skyrim, Fallout, frickin' the Dot Hack franchise, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, that is definitely a thumbnail. Hold on. Yeah, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. But no, I'm getting the itch to play Mega Man X again. That's the unfortunate reality. Is like we played so much Mega Man X and X2, and yeah. You ask when I play Mina the Hollower. God damn. For those who don't know, Mina the Hollower is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening crossed with Castlevania by the developers of Shovel Knight. Hold on. It just came out. So that's on Steam. You should definitely pick it up, Penguin. It's a frustrating game in the sense that it's like really difficult, but there is like an easy mode menu you can enable if you decide to. They basically said like it can be for everybody, but if you play it on intended difficulty, get ready to fucking suffer. That's basically the core message. Is it's really, really hard. Anyway, Wooding Residence. Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages? Yeah. It's only $20? Yeah, $20 Ray. I want to play that and Don't Stop Girly Pop when I get some time. I was gifted Crimson Desert, so I'm going to be playing that soon. Oh, and Penguin. And unfortunately, this stream, I was also gifted this dress, so I'm going to be wearing that when it comes. Again, brave new world we live in. Okay, so... let's see... Said Crimson Desert sounds interesting. Everything you've heard about its control scheme is awful. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be trying it for sure. Yeah. He said you watched some people stream Don't Stop Girly Pop. It hurts your eyes. Well, yeah, Don't Stop Girly Pop literally is it's ultra kill, but then like a rhythm game attached. So, like, you have to bunny hop in time with the music, and you have to shoot in time with the music. It's definitely a game. All right, let's see here. Show me where the Wooding Residence. It's east. Always to the east. Wait, what? That's west. Thieves Guild. Wooding Residence. It's in the corner here. Top corner. Yeah. You've been digging all the rhythm games coming out? Yeah, I know. I didn't really like rhythm games a whole lot, but I've learned to appreciate them in my old age. LOL. That's one thing, Penguin. I still can't fully come to terms with the fact that your sister is married now. Like, I knew her when she was born. Like, as an infant. Let me see here. We old now? Yeah, we old now. Alright, let's see. What are these bottles? Oh, whole freaking... Yeah, someone left some fish out. Nab that real quick. Cool. We got like a whole thing of fish. Pretty sure. A second. Let me switch some things up. Yeah, I can eat the fish. And then... Did I put the boots away? I think I put the boots away. My bad. Wagon. Yes. There we go. Uh-oh. That is a mistake. Ugh, I'm decaying before your very eyes. Let me see here. Is that another thing of fish? No, it is just a basket for this like minstrel. You're supposed to throw the money in there. The Wayrest Palace looks like a Space Invader to me. Like donk. There's an ultra girly Steam bundle for both games at once. Hold on a second. The Ultra Kill is an amazing game. I need to go look that up. Hold on. Steam. I'm looking up right now. Ultra girly on. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's Ultra Kill and Don't Stop Girly Pop in a bundle. That is glorious. Amazing. Amazing. See, in Ultra Kill, you go down into hell in order to harvest blood from demons. In order to like you're a robot that's fueled on blood. In Don't Stop Girly Pop, you are a robot that that is powered by love, and you extract love by shooting enemies until they explode, and then you harvest the love from them. Yep. Okay. This way. I think it's this way. There's an Akatosh Chantry near here. That's kind of cool. You're powered by rage. Yeah. I mean, Kratos was powered by rage. The Doom guy was powered... I freaking love, like, Doom. You have no idea. I've been running, like, classic Doom, but, like, the original, like, 1993 version. But then I run it in the UZ Doom engine with maps of chaos that basically takes the vanilla maps and then massively expands them. So, like, it's the vanilla maps as they were originally designed, but then there's a bunch of extra hallways everywhere and just, like, side areas. Then I run Project Brutality, but, like, the in-development version, which is, like, it adds a bunch of Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal kind of features, but doesn't make them mandatory. So you can still play Doom normally, but then you get access to glory kills if you want, and like the flame belch and the cryo grenade and all those things that you expect, you know, from like Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. And then the final thing I got was the corruption cards. It's a randomizer where you get dealt like 6 cards and you choose one of them, and it permanently alters the like your run from then on, and you just like you stack the cards each level. And all 3 of those mods together makes like my ideal Doom experience. Either that or Space Cat Saga, which is like extremely bizarre and yet high quality as well. Like there's so much good Doom out there. You know what? I'm just gonna, for no reason, because there's Sonic fans out there. Let me show off. The Sonic Robo Blast 2. So for those who don't know, this is a Doom mod, but it's also the best Sonic game ever made. It's... Here. Look at this shit. This is Doom. Multiplayer. Now this costs $0 and does not require you to own any of their games. That's the funny part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to the website for anyone who's interested. What you do is you go to the sidebar here and click download. And then Windows, Mac, or Linux. That's it. Just download the game. And it is a standalone thing. It doesn't use any of Doom's assets. So it's 100% free. Yep. It just uses the Doom engine, not the actual, like, anything that's owned by modern id, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, it's called Sonic Robo Blast 2. I have it linked in chat. Let me see. What's up with the ears? I'm a crazy person, don't you know? But, let's see. We gotta get to the house. The Wooding residence is where we're going. I mean, that's like asking what's up with the shark, or other things. Hold on. Let me mess with the thing really quick. Fixing something in the background. Okay, we're good. So, through here. I don't know anything about Stellar Blade, I'm afraid. All the better to hear you. Okay. There's an Atronach in there. I gotta be careful. So I'm gonna make a save under way rest we go to. And then come in. Oh, crap. That's an Iron Atronach. Wow. It's overpowering in terms of difficulty, but we've done it. We've defeated the Atronach. I didn't have any armor on. I could have done this so much better, but like I have a helmet and gauntlets. That's it. I beat it up in my Khajiit suit because I felt like it. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Well, we defeated the Atronach. Let's see. Thank you, Khajiit. Akatosh bless you. I will tell my merchant friends about you and your generosity. I have no money to pay you, but I'll make sure my friends give you good deals in the future. I just got a reputation boost with the merchants. That won't be visible in, what do you call it, in any of the menus. But it's one of the, like, hidden factions. So what'll happen is when I go to buy and sell stuff, I will get a bonus to my mercantile. Like, basically, the higher disposition that the merchant's faction has with me, the more effective my mercantile with them. That is good. That is very, very good. I should probably consider what I'm doing next, but honestly, it's 1:07 a.m. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and I do need to actually do work in the morning. So, thank you all for watching. We had a lot of fun here today. I mean, I'm planning on streaming more as soon as I get another video up. I have to work in the morning. Then I'm going to, like, put all my energy into getting a video put up to YouTube. And if I stream tomorrow, it'll be after all of that, like in the evening. But otherwise, Friday, Saturday streams. That's what I'm planning. But for now, good night, everybody.